Hello, Stephen Dean speaking. What I'd like to do today is have a go at simplifying some of the lessons in the course. As you know, there's 365 of them. I mean, enough for one for every day of the year, but it's up to you how long you want to spend on them. You know, it doesn't matter, as long as you get there in the end. Anyway, I've decided to dip at random into the 365 and explain them. Because some of them, you know, on first reading can seem a bit confusing. Anyway, for today, I'd like to explain lesson 311, which is, I judge all things as I would have them be. It starts off by saying judgment was made to be a weapon used against the truth. And what that means there is that in truth, which is oneness, there can't be any judgment, because oneness is just one whole, unlimited, never-ending thing. It's not even a thing. A thing indicates that it's separate from something else, is one thing and another thing. It's not anything. It's nothing. No thing. Okay, so inside it, because there's only one thing, so to speak, what is there to judge against? There is no judgment, because oneness says so. To judge, you have to judge one thing against another. And if there's only one thing, there's nothing to judge against. So judging, or judgment, doesn't exist in oneness. And that's how it's used. That's how judgment is used against the truth, because if you judge something, say, that is better than that, the one that thinks it's the best thinks it's sort of really good and better than this thing over there, which is far removed from the truth, which is oneness, because in oneness nobody's better than anything, you see. He's been removed from himself, so to speak. It goes on to say it separates what is being used against. It separates what it is being used against and sets it off as if it were a thing apart. Well, like I say, I choose that one over that one because I think that one is better. It's now a thing apart. He's good and he's not so good, you know. He becomes separated, and so the idea of separation is enhanced. And then it makes of it what you would have it to be. Like once you've been declared the winner, so to speak, how you see yourself is how you would have it to be. I'm wonderful. I beat him. I'm just simply fantastic, or whatever you may care to think about yourself. That's making of it what you would have it to be. Judgment is of what it cannot understand, because it cannot see totality and therefore judges falsely, it says. Now, my judgment, or the judgment made on me that I'm the winner and I'm therefore the best, is not judgment in totality. It's just my idea of it. I've no idea what the totality of the case is to judge, because the people, or say the person I've been judged better than, there must be someone in the world who thinks he's better than me. His mother, for example. So, I'm not judging him in totality that I have won, because there's other people out there who think he's the winner. So I'm not seeing the full picture, so therefore my picture must be false. You see? So I've judged falsely, and so all my images of me being a winner are just an illusion, down to my false judgment, whereas in reality there is no judgment. We're all winners, so to speak. It goes on to say, let us not use it today, but make a gift of it to him who has a different use for it. Further, he will relieve us of the agony of all the judgments we have made against ourselves and re-establish peace of mind by giving us God's judgment of his Son. What he's saying there is, by giving judgment to him, well, okay, God, you do the judging. We don't have to worry about it. Because judgment has caused all the agony of the judgments we've made against ourselves and all that suffering in the past. Because we always cringe, you know, and feel guilty about judgments we made that we now feel are wrong. We have none of that if we give him judgment. And he will judge us to be his son, because that's what we are within his dream. The last part of the lesson, it says, Father, we wait with open mind today to hear your judgment of the Son you love. We are the Son he loves, and we're waiting for his judgment, because we've asked for it, so to speak. We do not know him, and we cannot judge. It means I don't know everybody in the world. but they're all his son. So how can I judge? But he can, because they're all his son. And so we let your love decide what he, whom you created as your son, must be. So we let him judge who we must be. And who are we? We're his son, the Son of God, the source itself. And there you have it. That was lesson 311. I enjoyed that. I'll do another one tomorrow.